'92 was probably the toughest time that I had to experience during my athletic career. And the things that got me through were the fact that I had set the goal to win the Olympic gold, and so by that failure, you know, I had to just keep pushing forward. It set the tone for my next 4 years. I also had the great support of a couple of coaches and a lot of people around me, and that's why it gives me a lot of pleasure to be part of the Goodyear Get There awards program. The Goodyear Get There awards are in recognition of those particular individuals who helped those athletes get to Beijing, who helped a lot of athletes get to Beijing this year at the Olympic Games for 2008. So I just want to congratulate those award winners. You know, I got a lot of great advice from people like Bob Kersey and Jackie Joyner. But the fact that I went home with my two coaches and we set another goal and said, you know, what's the plan? And the plan was to win a world championship the next year, and win a Goodwill Games the year after that, win another world title, and come back and do it 4 years later and get my shot at the Olympic Games in 1996. It just made me tougher, and I wanted to be perfect for the next 4 years, and I wanted to be such a good athlete in 1996 that even if I no-heighted in the pole vault, I would still make that Olympic team. Well, there's one gentleman in particular. It's Brian Clay. He's from Honolulu, Hawaii. He trains out of Los Angeles now. He's definitely the favorite this year in the decathlon, but he will get some pressure from two other Americans, Tom Pappas and Trey Hardy, as well as 2004 Olympic champion Roman Seberle from the Czech Republic. Well, I think the toughest part of the decathlon is surviving the 2 days, but it's the final event of both days. On the first day, you contest the 400 meters, and that's not an easy event in and by itself, but let alone at the end of the first day. And then the final event, the 1500 meters, and this is where this is an area that I needed a lot of work on because I was a speed and power guy. Brian Clay as well is gonna have to run this 1500 very well to win the gold because he's not a great 1500 meter runner. He's a fast guy and a great jumper as well. You know, it's a lot of fun. Jacqueline's a delight to work with. She's a great athlete. She always comes through in the clutch. You feel a little helpless as a coach. You know, I think sometimes when you do the broadcasting, you separate yourself from the competitors. But as a coach, you know, you're living through the athlete. And as an athlete, you're out there. I miss the roar of the crowd, but you know, you're living vicariously through your athlete, and you just got to prepare them the best that you possibly can, and let them do the rest.